Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Studio 5760. We are very excited and have a great show for you today. As you guys can see, I am not used to doing that intro and struggled, so hopefully I get the pass on that and get a passing grade.
Good morning. Welcome to PDQ Staffing, Studio 5670. If you're new to the game,
man,
thank you so
better.
much. We are happy to see you, and we hope we can find you something great today. Don't forget, I'm Andy.
I'm Zach.
And we are finding jobs from A to Z. Thank you for joining us again. I believe we are on episode 55 today.
55.
And we got a great show planned. If you're new to joining us, right here on the side, we have jobs. We have jobs that scroll up on the screen. As they scroll up, down here at the bottom will be the office that those jobs are located out of, that are close and nearby. So you've got your positions right there, the pay rate, what shift it is, and what area of the DFW Metroplex that is located in. And then down at the bottom, your office, your address, your number, and a number to text them so that you can reach out to them and we can set you up on an interview today.
That is right. So here again, like he said, if you're new to the WWC, just sit back, relax, and we got a ton of information to throw your way. We will be sharing some of those jobs that he talked about there. We are going to go full in depth today about our skilled trades department and bringing one of our skilled trades team members on. We will talk about pay rates, skill sets, resumes, and
what
what's
it entails,
needed,
all of that.
and everything. And Jennifer will definitely be able to go into the specifics. So enjoy that. But also, if you guys have any other suggestions or anything that you guys are looking for, please leave us a comment now, later on. If you watch this a day or two later, we're always trying to upgrade and update our stuff and our information to bring exactly what you're looking for. So let us know.
Don't forget about our referral bonus. We have a referral bonus. When you refer anyone to PDQ Staffing, you can get $100 in your pocket after they work only 40 hours. So, and refer anybody, invite anybody you know, your mom, grandma, grandpa, dad, uncle, little sister, little brother, big sister, big brother, doesn't matter. Refer them over so that we can get them a job and we can get $100 in your pocket after they work 40 hours. Good morning, Miss Jessica.
Yes.
Miss Kim and Miss Samara. Thank you for Samara. Excuse me.
I got you, Samara. I'll take care of you.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us.
And yes, and also I don't want to jump ahead, but we actually have a surprise for you in Waxahachie, so we'll bring that to you here shortly. I lost my train of thought.
Surprise for me as well.
Well, I was going to go with that. Oh, the job referral, the job referrals that he was mentioning. There's no cap on that. So if you have one friend or 113 friends, bring them on.
Absolutely.
Just wanted to throw that out there. Sorry, just.
If you've got some skill sets, some certifications, listen up. We've got a great guest star on with us today. Miss Jennifer is going to come on, let us know about a bunch of skill trades that we have all across the area, definitely right out of her office and then across the DFW Metroplex. Good morning, Miss Lena.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes.
All right.
I love to see the YouTube logo. See people watching us from Facebook, YouTube. I think we're on LinkedIn now, Instagram. I don't know if we're live on Instagram. I think it's a video afterwards. But hey, man, we're touching everything we can to get this information out to you. So if you're watching us, like I said, message us, let us know what it is that you'd like to see. So, all right, we won't keep the suspense anymore. I'll shut up for a couple seconds. Go ahead. We can introduce her.
Miss Jennifer, are you with us? We're going to bring you on backstage. Miss Jennifer.
She's probably in the green room.
Working with our skill trades. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Jennifer. Thank you for joining us today.
Good morning.
As always, a regular face we love to see. So we've got a lot going on. How's your day this morning?
It's pretty good. Lots of jobs opening up all around the area.
Good.
You know, now that I think about it, she might be our most tenured guest here on the show.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think she's done more shows with us than anyone else.
There you go. You're the winner today.
Good morning, Miss Goya. Thank you
Good
for
morning.
joining us. All right, so Jennifer, I hear you've got a ton of openings all over the place, correct? All over the Fort Worth area?
Yes,
So,
tons.
why don't you
Well,
tell us?
hold on. I'm sorry. I'm always late to the game, right? So here I'm showing up late. Let's let everybody know that Jennifer has recently been promoted into the skilled trades department. So she's been working with skilled trades and people that are in that field, but she was going from more helping with the general labor positions, and now she's doing skilled trades as well. So congratulations on the promotions.
Congratulations.
And then also you are covering basically the entire Tarrant County region, but I guess our region. But we're talking about North Fort Worth, South Fort Worth, South Arlington, Waxahachie, Ellis County, covering a ton of ground there, right?
Oh, definitely, yes. We have positions all around Fort Worth, all the way down to Waxahachie, even some in Lancaster. It really does depend. So
Okay.
none of these are just for one specific area.
Well, good.
Awesome. All right, let's get started. Just want to let everybody know.
So why don't you tell us about your jobs? Good morning, Miss Robin. Thank you for joining.
Okay, so to start out right now, we are mainly looking for welders, all types of welders, MIG, TIG, flux core, all types of welders, both first and second shift, although second shift does tend to pay a little bit more. But these are going to be anywhere from $16 to $22 an hour, mainly depending on skill level and experience. So even if you don't have a ton of experience with welding, we do have a position for you more than likely. So definitely welders. Other than that, we have some industrial maintenance positions. These are going to be anywhere from $19 to $30 an hour, again, depending on experience and shift. And then just a couple of weird ones I wanted to highlight as well. We do have a sheet-fed press operator position at a printing company. So you're pretty much going to be operating the machine that prints logos and things onto cardboard. So you have to know how to operate those machines. And that one does go up to, I believe, about $20 to $30 as well.
Wow. So you've got some high ticket positions there.
Absolutely, yes.
So welders, industrial maintenance positions, and last one was printing press.
Yes, printing press. The printing press operator does go up to about $20 as well, again, depending on experience.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm seeing like here in the Saginaw, you've got CNC plasma operators, you've got quality control, electricians. So you cover a huge variety, right?
We do, yes. I really only highlighted those three things, but pretty much if you have any kind of special experience, we can try to find something for you. We have a ton of things going out right now for skilled trades.
Awesome, awesome. I see electricians. I know a guy. I may send somebody over to you. Well, good. So what kind of experience are you looking for in all of these things? Like when they come into you, what are you looking for? Resumes, long tenure at places, certifications? Do you need proof of these trainings or for everything or just certain positions?
So resumes is the number one thing that I look for. You can tell me about what you have all day long, but until I see it on a resume, it doesn't really give me a good idea of what you have. So resumes are number one. Long tenure is definitely good. I'm not looking for people that have been on a job for a month here, a month here. So long tenure for sure. Certifications, if you have them, great, excellent. Otherwise, a lot of places will test you on those skills. So if you say you're a welder, we can send you out for a weld test, or we have those skill trainings and tests in our office as well. So we can always test you on your knowledge.
Nice.
Okay, so you pointed out resumes are, excuse me, a big deal. What is it that you're looking for on the resumes? I mean, I know if you're trying to fill this position, you're looking for somebody that has those specific skill sets, but what else in the resumes stand out to you that to help you lean towards a candidate, maybe over candidate A versus candidate B, so forth?
One thing I really look for is more relevant experience. Sometimes if someone's worked 4 jobs and only one of them was in the thing they're applying for, I would go with someone with more relevant experience. That and job descriptions. It's something that people don't really think about on resumes often, but putting in just a brief description of your job can help a lot with finding a good position for you.
Good.
Okay.
Good. So I personally have seen so many different types of resumes. I've seen them all over the place. I've seen them over the top, very extra. I've seen them colored, whether that's colored paper or colored font, where they. I even got one that was scented. I know we always make fun of what's that movie? She becomes a lawyer. Yeah, Legally Blonde. It smells like whatever.
That's
But
what I'm here for.
I legit saw that in real life where somebody brought it in. And it was like, why does it smell like cedar wood or eucalyptus or whatever it was? And what? So what are your thoughts on that? Does that help to grab your attention? The smell and the font and all of that stuff, or what? Or is that a turnoff for you?
So it really does depend, honestly. Putting in that extra effort in terms of updating your resume, making sure it's really detailed, that level of attention to detail is very good. If you're going in for an in-person interview, maybe printing it on a little bit nicer, maybe thicker paper is good. But colored paper, perfume, all of that, that's not really necessary for me, especially since with a lot of our clients, we email resumes over. None of that's really going to translate over email. So good rule of thumb, if you're going in person, maybe print it on nice paper. But that extra stuff, that extra fluff, not really necessary.
Gotcha.
We're going to have to invent some kind of smell translator to via emails.
They are. I saw. Never mind. That's not.
That's another show.
TikTok. I've seen. I've seen all kinds of stuff. Japan, China. They're working on
really.
That. But yeah.
So on resumes, you had mentioned that you're one of the things you're looking for is tenure. You're not looking for somebody who's job hopping or been somewhere maybe for a month. I'm sure depending on the circumstance. But what in between the 10 years of their previous experiences, when you have job gaps, what's your suggestions with those? I mean, if they come to you and they have job gaps, what do you kind of giving? What advice are you giving them? Wow, it's been a morning already.
So with a gap on a resume, there's a couple of things. I would mostly look at tenure in other positions. So if someone's been on a job for 4 years, but then they have a 3-month break in their resume, maybe ask that, give a short description of, oh, well, I was out of the country, I was studying for blah, blah, blah. Whatever the reason is, just give a brief description and then really highlight your strong points again. So going hard with the strong points of, yes, I have a 3-month gap in my resume, here's why, but I do have the necessary experience and the skills needed for the position. So really highlight your strong points on the resume, kind of the sandwich method of good point, bad point, good point.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Okay.
I like that.
Makes sense, yeah.
I like the offset. So what are your words of encouragement to anybody that's struggling with a resume? What would you put out there to say, hey, just come into me, or would you give them any other feedback that they need to work on before coming into you in the office?
So definitely, if you have never built a resume before, I don't know if you've ever seen it, Google Docs has a resume template. I use that all the time. My own resume was built off of that resume template. It is a fantastic resource with many different templates, different colors, different things like that. It's a great resource just to plug in your information. It'll tell you exactly what you need to put in and where. Just plug it in. That's a great resource. But if you're still not too sure, at least just have that information ready to go of what your old job descriptions are, where you worked, for how long, all of that. And you can always contact a skilled trades recruiter. At least I know I'm always happy to sit down and work with people and help with that kind of thing.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
and you're not our only skilled trades recruiter either. We've got Miss Sonia out of Fort Worth. And I know Dallas has several, Miss Tamala, Miss Tammy, Miss Zoraida. And I know they are all great to work with and always ready to help with resumes.
Yes, everyone is very nice.
You have something to say, that's why I was waiting.
Well, I lost my train of thought because I was going to comment on your stumbling because maybe I was rubbing off on you or maybe you put something in our coffee. But now that joke's not going to hit. But anyways, I was going to piggyback off what you were talking about with when you see things in resumes that maybe don't look appealing to you. Can you maybe talk about those things? Again, gaps, you want to be honest on the resume, but you don't want to highlight them, as you said, highlighting the good things. So can you maybe give some examples on how to not highlight those things, but possibly bring up the positives? Make sense?
Yes. So one big thing again is just not a lot of detail. That's something that I look at in a resume. If there's not a lot of detail, but you worked there for 4 years, what really were you doing? So I might call that person and ask for more clarification. If they can't really give me a lot of information, I'm not really gonna look forward with that because it doesn't really feel like they have that experience. Whereas someone that has a lot of detail in there, has a lot of experience and knows how to type that all out and put it into words onto a resume, they know what they're doing.
Take it.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah. No, definitely makes more sense.
Yes, and it looks like I'm not even going to attempt that name because I will butcher it, but saying thanks. So you must be giving fantastic advice on resume building and what to look for. Because that's tough, right? I mean, people, when they're making a resume, I'm sure they're thinking, let me leave that out. But it may be beneficial to put that in because, again, it's highlighting experience, tenure,
giving your detail,
skill set, so put it on there. If it's relevant to the job, obviously.
Yes, absolutely. Relevant experience.
If you're getting a job in, printing press, probably don't want to put on there that you're world-class basket weaver. There's no really relevance there.
I don't know that there's relevance with that anywhere.
Hey,
basket weaving?
That used to be a major.
Yeah, it was huge before industry.
Before the Industrial Revolution.
That's what I got my degree in. Thank you very much. Basket weaving.
It explains a lot. Anyways.
All right.
Thank you for helping us today, Jennifer. Skill trades all across the area. If you have a skill set, you have any certifications, any training in a specific thing that's not just general labor, you want to make a little bit more, you've got that in your repertoire, in your back pocket, reach out to us. Jennifer here is always ready to help. Not just Jennifer, but all of our skill trades across the DFW Metroplex. We've got them all over the place. They are all great, all very willing and happy to help us. Thank you, Jennifer. If you enjoyed seeing Jennifer today, Jennifer is out of our South Arlington office. That's located at 5975 South Cooper Street. And you can reach her at 817-473-2767.
We've got to get this guy some more coffee.
Normally I'm on top. I don't know what today was.
I was also going to mention too, if somebody's watching this or knowing somebody, or if you're watching this and you know somebody that's maybe going through a vocational school, so they're studying the skill sets that you're talking about, they may be thinking, I haven't graduated yet. I'm not ready to go get into the workforce. But would you suggest that they still reach out to you to kind of let you know what they're doing, and you can kind of maybe line them up for a position when they graduate, or maybe it's a training thing that they can start the job before they officially graduate, that kind of thing?
So it really depends. For welders, there actually are a few companies that will take you as long as you can make a clean weld. They don't really care how much experience you have. That pay, of course, does depend on experience, so do keep that in mind. However, we do have companies that do take entry-level welders.
Okay.
For some of those higher level things, like the industrial maintenance position I mentioned, that one is more, they're looking for someone with a lot of experience on that. But definitely reach out if you have any experience in pretty much anything skilled. Even if you're still in school for it, we can try to find you something, maybe even just connect you with someone.
Okay.
Awesome.
That's good info.
Well, thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you for your time this morning, putting up with us again.
Yes, always a pleasure. I was about to say the exact same thing. Thank you. Is there anything you want to add before we kick you off?
That's about all I have for right now. Just again, there are skilled trades recruiters in both the Dallas and the Fort Worth region. Always reach out to one of us if you have any questions.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jennifer. And I hope you have a great day and a great weekend.
All right, you as well.
All right. We'll see you soon, I'm sure.
Thank you. So if you're interested, you really like Jennifer, or you want to reach out to anybody, Jennifer is located in our South Arlington office, 817-473-2767. But we also have skilled trade recruiters in our Fort Worth office, in our Garland office, North Arlington, and Louisville. Yeah, there we go. So, but again, you can call any office and we can transfer you over and get you connected to the right people.
And I was just going to say, we will continue to put out on our social media platforms all the positions, kind of like we're showing you here now. This is the Garland Rockwall area. Looks like we got stuff in Flower Mound, Carrollton, Irving, the Colony, all several different positions. We'll put that out on our different social media platforms. So if anything strikes your fancy or, strikes your fancy and is a office close to you, you can reach out to any of those offices. If there's not a skilled trades recruiter in that office, they will funnel you to the correct office. The closest skilled trades recruiter, they'll let you know all their openings, all their pay rates, the cultures of the companies, everything, all the information you'll need to know to make your decision and hopefully get you set up with an interview within probably 24 to 48 hour time period.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Great stuff. Reach out to any of these offices. We have got job fairs going on. We've got job fairs all over the, I say all over the place. We've really only got 2 this next week. But those 2, we're going to start out with Saginaw. Saginaw is having a job fair this coming up Tuesday. From 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. That's September 28th. They are hiring for heavy assemblers, blasters, protein packers, sanitation, production helpers, kitchen helpers, material handlers, forklift operators, all kinds of stuff.
Are we just
so if you're in the Saginaw area,
flower runners?
I must have missed that. My bad.
You read everything except flower. What do you have against flower runners?
Nothing. Job fair in Saginaw this Tuesday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Go over Miss Goya, Miss Gabby, Miss Blanca, always ready to help, always have a smile. Go over to them so that they can get you hooked up with a great one. Next, we've got a job fair in Waxahachie. Actually, today, Waxahachie?
I'll let it slide.
No, it is Waxahachie. I know because
I thought it was Wax.
Someone that was born, raised, still lives there. Finally talked to them 2 weeks ago. They said Waxahachie. Not Waxahachie.
Maybe they're just
saying Waxahachie.
Oh, look, that is today. That is going on. That is a picture from today, probably just a couple minutes ago. So she must have got it sent over.
So our job fair over in Waxahachie, that's today, 11 to 2 p.m. All kinds of jobs. They are giving out, hold on, popcorn, hot dogs, chips, water, and they've got our MRV, mobile recruiting van, out there with them, ready to get you hooked up with all kinds of jobs in the Waxahachie, Lancaster, DeSoto, South Arlington area.
Ellis County, yes. Last week we talked about the mobile recruiter van, and you can see it there. So we have that van going around. Now there's a better picture of it. We have that thing driving around the entire Metroplex, going to different events. Sporting events, large job fairs, parades or things in the local communities. We show up there. We've got 2 people who hop out and let you know what's going on in the area. So they will tell you. I mean, they can help you get set up into our system and ready to go to work. But they will concentrate on the area that they're in. So today they're in the Waxahachie area, helping out with that job fair. And this week they've been driving around DeSoto, Lancaster, helping with a couple of customers in that area. So they're concentrating on those positions in that Waxahachie, Ellis County, DeSoto, Lancaster area right now. But last week they were in Garland last week. Mm-hmm. So they were recruiting and helping the Garland office fill positions needed in the Garland office. The week before that, I think they were in Grand Prairie.
Right.
Next week, they're scheduled to be in Saginaw. And then I think the following week, they're scheduled to be in Haltom City, here helping out. So they're driving all over the place. So we will probably have some fun activities with Find the Van and stuff in the future. But just know that that's out there moving around, trying to help people get to work that maybe aren't able to get into the office immediately.
Yep. Those of you just jumping on, we've got jobs scrolling up our screen right here. All of the jobs that we have available across the DFW Metroplex. If you're just jumping on, you can always watch us after the live show ends. Run back to the beginning so you can go through those jobs. Whatever passes right here on the screen down at the bottom is the jobs where those are located, what office that's out of. So you can call those recruiters, call that office so that they can set you up, say, hey, I saw a great job on the live today. I'm really interested, and what do I do from here? They'll walk you through the whole process. We are going to move over to our service anniversaries. We've got service anniversaries for this week. We've got
2 big ones.
Go ahead.
So Irma Ochoa is our corporate vice president of human resources. And you can see she just hit 26 years yesterday. That you don't see anywhere these days. But she is 1 year over a quarter century, helping us run PDQ. I know she's started from the bottom and made her way up to the top. Tons of growth here. Thank you, Irma, for everything you've done. Happy anniversary.
Then next up, we've got Miss Eliana Stringer making 5 years tomorrow. She is our operations manager out of our ADA staff. ADA staff runs our admin, our clerical, all of our work from home jobs and whatnot. Mm-hmm. She is great over there running that office. Thank you, Eliana, for 5 years. If you're watching, if not, we will chat to you after this and thank you from there.
Happy anniversary, Eliana and Irma both. Thank y'all so much for everything you've done.
Again, with jobs scrolling up right here, if you see one that's great, that works for you, go online to pdqstaffing.com, fill out the application. You will start at the beginning, go all the way through the end. After that, call us up. Let us know that you finished your application so that we can get you on a job. Below, you will see all the numbers of all of our offices in this region, in the Dallas region, El Paso, and Houston. Let's get you set up. Let's get you on a job. Bring in, after your interview, you'll come in, you'll bring in your form of identification. We'll run a background, drug test, all of that stuff so we can get you on a job. Most jobs we can get you on within 24 hours.
Damn.
Some take a few days, but for the most part, we'll get you a job within the first day or two.
That's because we do things PDQ around here.
That's the way we roll.
All right, so Jessica hopped on there and said happy anniversary to Irma and Eliana. Thanks for helping us celebrate them. Also, let's go back over our referral program. $100 in your pocket. All you got to do is bring us somebody
that works 40 hours.
That we put to work, and they work 40 hours. I don't care how you met them. You just ran into them at the grocery store, and they're talking about needing work, and you hand them a flyer or something and said, hey, come with me to PDQ. We will put them to work. We've got tons of openings, lots of things moving here at PDQ. We want to get everybody we can to work. $100 in your pockets if they work 40 hours.
Awesome. Let's get you on a job. We'll move over to our word of the week. The last few weeks, actually the last 5 weeks, we've been going over 10 things that require 0 talent. Number 1, be on time. It is not hard. Just be on time for things. Set couple hundred alarms and move from there.
There you go. I was going to say, how do you be on time? You plan, right?
Number 2, making an effort. This one's not as much planning as being on time. However, it is just putting forth the effort, just showing that you're willing.
Willing and able.
Willing and able. Number 3, being high energy. Also, not a lot of planning, but also can scare the mess out of somebody sometimes.
Yes.
Being high energy, over the top, super excited. Boom, I'm ready. I'm ready to do whatever the day brings on. I'm ready to knock it out of the park. Number 4, having a positive attitude. Always, please, thank you. What can I do for you? I'm super excited. Someone's going to talk about somebody or bring you down. Just steer that conversation in the opposite direction.
That's right.
Always get that positive attitude and
Always
that positive
keep that
outlook back.
smile going, even when you're crying inside.
Well, I mean, I don't know if that's...
After the
That's
show, when Andy
what we
beats
should
me,
be
I just
talking
keep a
about, but
smile on my face, and I just
you cannot
know.
say stuff like that, whether it's true or a joke. You cannot say stuff like that.
Erase what I just said.
You want a lawsuit? Jeez. Number 5, being passionate. Just being passionate about something, showing that you're invested, showing that you're involved in that thing.
That's right.
All of these things that we've mentioned so far require 0 talent. Number 6, we will dive in. Zach, please take it away.
Using good body language. I am giving an example of
What not to do.
not good body language, and it kind of relates to
Am I there too? Yeah.
making an effort and being high energy. Whoa, picking your nose?
Yeah.
It was fake. It was fake, everybody. But yeah, using good body language, right? So your boss is talking to you, or a colleague, or whatever, and you're just, over here messing with your computer, or not engaged with the conversation, or like I was kind of slumped over, whatever. Just shows that you're not engaged. You don't really care about what this person is saying. So using good body language really shifts the dynamic of that conversation, and they know that you're engaged. You're making an effort. You're being possibly of high energy. So it kind of all correlates. Everything's kind of wrapped in together. But using good body language tells the other person you care.
Right? Very true.
So it's good.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Hopefully, we've given you a little bit of wisdom to help you out in your day. Hopefully, we've gotten you good information about a job that you can find, some skill trades, some resume help. If you are watching on YouTube, please subscribe to us. Maybe you can
my coffee.
Subscribe to us. Maybe you can find something as you watch us week to week. We can help you out. Or you're watching us on Facebook. Share that to your friends. Let's get that referral bonus in your pocket. $100 after they work 40 hours. So please subscribe to whatever you're doing, however you're watching us on whatever social media platform.
And if you have any ideas, stuff you want to see, whether it's tidbits or questions about PDQ in general, or our customers or whatever, put the messages in here, whether it's live or afterwards. We will read them and we will answer you and let you know how to do it.
Thank you for watching us, whether you're watching us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. What else am I missing? Twitter. Anything you're watching us on,
tweet us.
Thank you today. Thank you. We appreciate it.
With the hashtags, we can start trending on Twitter.
Moving on.
This
Thank
old
you.
guy doesn't know anything about Twitter.
Not old, just. Let's get you that referral bonus. Thank you again. Thank you, Ms. Lena. Loving number 3 and number 4 of our words of wisdom. Everyone, thank you for joining PDQ Staffing. I'm Andy.
I'm still Zach.
And we are finding jobs.
We are
from A to Z.
Too. Yes, from A to Z. Man, we really messed that one up.
Don't forget, I'm Andy.
I'm Zach.
And we're finding jobs
from A to Z. All right. You guys have a good afternoon. It is perfect. Check us again next week. We'll be back on Wednesday if we don't get canceled. Bring you back some more knowledge. Who are we talking to next week?
Next week,
call center
consultants. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So stay tuned. We'll be back. I'm going to get this guy some Red Bull in his coffee, so he's engaging.
I don't drink Red Bull.
What he doesn't know is won't hurt him. Bye.